Welcome back to Vintage Family Recipes with me, Belle. And if you're joining us for the first time, we're glad you're here. Tonight, we are going to make chocolate chip cookies. However, they're slightly different because they add instant pudding. I honestly don't remember when my grandmother started making these. I do know that stand mixers came about in 1959. I do know that chocolate chips were being added to cookies by 1943, and I do know that instant pudding was created in the late 1940s. So, obviously, not before 1959. We're going to go with that. I've already measured a lot of the ingredients. I have a cup of butter in my stand mixer. I am supposed to add my sugar, which is 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar. I need to add my 1/4 cup of regular sugar, my 2 eggs, and my teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm going to cream all of this together until it's nice and creamy. Now that it's started to cream, I'm going to actually add the instant pudding, and I'm using chocolate. You can use chocolate or vanilla. I'm going to scrape down the side really well to make sure whatever little bit of pudding is left on the side of my bowl is scraped down and in. And now I'm going to start to slowly add the flour. This way. Once again, I'm going to scrape it down. Let me get this pushed back out of the way. This is nice and thick, like it's supposed to be. And in just a moment, I will add the chocolate chips. Just want to make sure all the flour is mixed in. And it is. There's none on the bottom. And there it is. Oops. Good thing the dogs are not home right now, or they would be going for the chocolate chips, and that would not be a good thing. We're completely mixed together, and so now I'm going to use my trusty scoop, and I'm going to put it on my baking sheet. They will go in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes at 350 degrees. I remember the first time I made chocolate chip cookies by myself. It was actually the recipe on the back of the Toll House cookie, the Toll House chocolate chip bag. And I read it wrong, as is the story of my life a lot of times when it comes to numbers. And it actually didn't come out bad that I read it wrong, because I actually put in more vanilla than it said. I actually put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I contemplated doing it with this tonight, but then I thought, no, I've never made it like this before, so stick with the recipe. And then if you want to make changes later, go ahead and make changes later. So I only used a teaspoon of vanilla tonight. And I have a feeling this is going to make a lot of cookies. And I have a feeling my youngest son, who does not live really close by anymore, when he sees this video, he's going to want me to make these for him when he comes to visit the next time. And of course, I will. We got the first one rolled out. Let's get these in the oven. And in about 10 minutes, we'll come back and tell you what they're like.
That's really chocolatey.
It is very chocolatey. It's very
Rich.
Yeah, I was gonna say creamy.
Yeah.
Better than like a Toll House without like just a
Okay.
normal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I can tell you that the raw chocolate chip cookie dough tasted good. I can eat that because the gluten hasn't been activated until it cooks. So I actually tasted the cookie dough and it was really good without being cooked. Join us next time on Vintage Family Recipes with me, Belle.